The third singles match is underway in the gold medal contest for the men's teams at the Asian Games 2014 in Incheon. And this fifth match, the third of the singles matches, will decide the gold medal. Incredibly, it is 2-2. Both China and Korea have won 2 games, and the first point falls the way of Huan of China. Huan of China and Hyun of Korea hold the gold medal in their hands. The gold and the silver medal will be decided by this singles match. Some of the best players in the world, top ranking players in the world, have gone before them here tonight. It's now 11 o'clock in the night in Incheon, and those players have ended up dead level, and now these two have to win it for their country. It's a position that they've both been suddenly thrust into, and particularly in the case of Huan, probably less familiar territory. The 24-year-old with a world singles ranking of 57, Huan. What a daunting task it is for him. And that was in for Hyun of Korea. And Lee, an Asian Games gold medalist, but back in 2002 in Busan in Korea. In the men's teams event, he won the gold medal in 2002. He was a member of the team that won the silver medal in Guangzhou in 2010. Lee is now aged 34. Playing in the blue. And it topples over the net. Is that luck or is that skill? He leads 3-1. So what an amazing opportunity and what an amazing occurrence this is for Hyun. His world ranking now stands at 63 in the singles. Unlikely players at this stage of their careers to be fighting for the gold medal for their country in a team's event. Hyun in singles competition in 2012 at the London Games finished 4th, just missed out on a medal, and at the Beijing Games finished 4th, just missed out on a medal. It's out from Lee's racket. It's called in. Looking at the recent record of Hyun. In 2012, he played in the BWF Super Series in the All England Super Series event in Great Britain. He finished 3rd there. Looking for recent results, though, there's not much that's been happening in the last 2 years for him. Well, that's a great power smash to the far line. Cross court. And he leads 6-2. This year, Hyun competed in the World Grand Prix event in Canada and won the singles there last year. He competed in the World Grand Prix event in Korea and won the singles there. So some recent successes in the last 2 years for him at Grand Prix events. That's out. Of course, famously, Lee Hyun injured himself while bungee jumping. This was way back in 2002. This was in the lead up to the 2002 Asian Games in Busan, which he eventually figured so prominently in winning the gold as part of the men's team, but he was forced to rest for 2 months in the lead up to those Asian Games. Injured his right hand 2 years ago as well, but he's been playing internationally for Korea since 1997, a marvelous career. Now at the age of 34, he has the experience. Does he have the legs? Does he have the reflexes? Into the net from GAO, and it's 7-4 in favour of Lee Hyun of Korea. So yes, you could easily see this as a battle of experience against younger legs. And who's got the reflexes? Wow, Huan at 24. Is he on the rise? Will this be the making of him this match? And what a triumph it would be for Lee if he can win it for Korea. The Koreans depending so much on beating China in matches like this to contend on the medal tally. And in front of their home crowd here at the 2014 Incheon Asian Games, Korea with a chance to win a gold medal. Lee plays the winner after GAO possibly played one that was going out as he reached out on the right and on the forehand side. I don't know whether he had to play it or not, but he did, and Lee was able to play the winning shot back at him. Too long from GAO, overhitting. You can imagine the coaches will be doing a lot of coaching in this match, particularly for GAO from China. Smash from GAO into the net. Looked like the shot was on. But he went for it, couldn't make it. And again, the shuttlecock is damaged. Remembering that China have won the gold medal in the teams event twice in a row. They won in Guangzhou in 2010 and also in 2006 in Doha. And that's well left, it's out. Lee chose correctly there. 5-11, so right here, right now, Lee on top for Korea. Korea last winning the gold medal in 2002 in the teams event in the men's. They had to settle for silver in Guangzhou in 2010. Yesterday in the women's teams event, China won the gold from Korea. They did it 3-love, even though Korea won the first game in each of those 3 matches. China won games 2 and 3 to win 3-love and take the gold medal. Korea taking the women's team silver. And now the gold and silver hang in the balance in the men's. Smart drop shot. Not so much a drop shot, but just very well controlled net play in the end here from GAO. Probably the angle more than anything that won him the point. Well, can't contend with the power generated that time by Lee. Back into the net. Lee to serve, leading by 6. Oh, outstanding shot. What a miraculous shot. Wow, I'm sorry, I thought that went over until they changed the scoreboard. I thought that went over, and I thought what an incredible shot it was at that angle. Instead, it's 7-12. So GAO finding his range well this time. A flying power smash. Power drive of his own there from Lee, or more of a smash than a drive. Just inside the sideline. Very clever shot from Lee that time. Lee Hyun cross court, flat at the angle and also fairly shallow on the court. Lee, plenty of spring in those legs. The lifting shot from GAO, deep, but it invited that power smash. Biggest lead yet for Lee. power of GAO wins out this time.
9-15.
Lee just couldn't get enough on it to try and keep the rally going. It's called in.
10-15.
Lee making the error there. Gives away the point. Lee moving GAO around in this rally. He can't break him yet. Excellent backhand from GAO. Oh, the call is in. It's in. GAO let it go, and it just got the outside of the line, nothing more. Floating in. What perfect placement by Lee. Actually, that call has gone the other way. Now, I think the one judge called it in on length and the others called it out. The sideline judge has called it out on the sideline. I can only see from our vantage point here one of those two judges. So one winning point for GAO is followed by another. Now this is stirring stuff from GAO as he comes back from what looked like a perilous position, down by 7 points at 8-15. Now it's 13-15. The sheer power.
16-13.
That was an ambush from Lee. 13-16 to end the run. End that winning streak of GAO, which was bringing him right back into what looked like a, well, if not a forlorn first game, it was not looking good for him, but he's back in it now. Too long from GAO, flicking with the wrist on the backhand side.
17-13.
And now Lee of Korea 4 points away from winning the first game with an advantage of 4 points. The lifting shot from Lee is out, dropping out from a very great height. Great shot from Lee Hyun. The speed and the accuracy of that shot down the line into the corner.
18-14.
Absolute perfection. Now he leads by 4 and he's only 3 points away from taking the first game. Down the line, the shot from Lee Hyun is a winner. Just getting the outside of the line, and GAO disappointed by the call, but it looked like it did get the line. So now it's 19-14. Lee is just 2 points away from taking the first game. GAO has a look back at the line to see how far in it would have been. It won't matter now. It's 14-20. It's game point to Lee Hyun of the Republic of Korea. So Lee serving, game point, 2014. And it's out. Out from GAO Huan. He grimaces in disappointment as the first game slips through his fingers. 21-14 to Lee Hyun of Korea in this gold medal match. And a chance for the coach to talk to Lee. Lee has such experience himself. It was back in June this year, June not that long ago, that Lee Hyun proved that he still had the game of badminton on the strings of his racket, former world #1 when he won the Sri Lankan International Challenge. And the 34-year-old South Korean deciding to come out of his second retirement about a year before that, a year ago now, to capture the Korean Grand Prix. And when he was asked about rumours of being selected for the 2014 Incheon Asian Games squad, Lee said, well, it wasn't a done deal. He needed to discuss it with the Badminton Korea Association. He said at that time, currently, he just wanted to enjoy the game without associating with the national team because he felt physically and mentally exhausted after playing for the national team for more than 10 years. But obviously time passed, and he then decided that he would make himself available to play for Korea. But who would have guessed? This is an incredible story in the making, that Lee Hyun would be playing to win the gold medal for Korea in the men's team event. The first rally of the second game. And Lee wins it with that deadly left-handed smash of his. former world number 1, taking the first game 21-14, and now leading 1-love in the second. And makes it 2-love. Again, that wickedly flicking left hand has been so accurate. It's like he's firing arrows rather than hitting a shuttlecock. So a difficult start here for Huan. And the smash does it again. At the net, Lee so delicately toppled it over the net. It brought GAO in. He played this defensive lifting shot but couldn't hit it deep enough, and Lee all over it with that smash. Huan now with an incredibly difficult task at the age of 24 in front of the Korean crowd. He's down a game and down love 3. And this time the left hand misses. Obviously Lee deciding that that is a good direction to take against GAO. He succeeded 3 times before failing the 4th. A look on GAO's face. Very determined, but just a fraction, you might say, overawed. And that's out. And he grits his teeth with a glance at the coach. The coach yells instructions to him. Such a difficult task to be going up against a man idolised by many in badminton, particularly in South Korea. And Huan suddenly has to beat him to win the gold medal for his country in the team's event. Lee misses. This time he went to the other side, but his accuracy failed him. So will he rethink his tactics? That time GAO comes out on top, using a bit of power and down the line himself, and Lee unable to play the shot back over the net. Interesting that Huan says his ambition is to become a world champion and surpass the achievements of Chinese badminton star Lin Dan. Lin Dan playing just 2 matches ago here on this very same court, and at that point he kept China in the hunt for this gold medal. And Lee smashing down the line. It was just a little too fierce for GAO. Pushing him back first of all, and then just out of reach of a good shot. But isn't it remarkable that Lin Dan came out to play singles with Korea leading 2 matches to love, having taken the first singles and doubles. Lin Dan kept China in the match. Then the Chinese doubles pair came out and won the second doubles. It's out. Lee missing. He missed on that side now 3 times. And after all of that, now it's Huan playing as if his life depends on it to try and win the gold medal for China. Into the net. So GAO has fought out of a hole and levels at 5-all. It was looking a little ominous when the first 3 points of this game went to Lee. And that smash, forehand smash down the line was working so well for him. But now GAO's fought back at 5-all. A 24-year-old showing plenty of courage in the face of adversity. That got the line. It's in. Lee back on track. And one thing you've got to say about this match for Huan is that he can make himself an absolute hero in China. This could be the making of his career. Played so shallow over the net by Lee. Wow, couldn't flick it up and over. He played the angle himself in the first place, which brought Lee to the net. Lee stayed there. Wow, with such power exploding from his body with that smash. Cross court, good angle, good power, had the height as he leapt high in the air, brings it down steeply over the net. He liked that. At least demonstrates he can do it just as well. He might be 10 years older, but he looks in prime physical condition, Lee Hyun. Not that 34 is old, but it's starting to get towards the end. As I just mentioned, he's come out of retirement twice. But he really must have worked hard because he does look in supreme condition. Falls out from the racket of Lee.
7-8.
Both trying to keep each other in the corner and closer to the net. GAO has to get more depth. He can't serve it up to Lee mid-court. A smash is working beautifully for him. Got to be deeper than that. Oh, the luck of the net. It toppled over for Lee, and you thought that might have been to his advantage, but in the end it wasn't, as GAO got to it and then played it off the net himself. If Lee for a fleeting moment thought that this might be easy when he won the first game 21-14, he knows it's not going to be. It's in from Lee in the back corner. After a wonderful rally. The beauty, the art and the skill of badminton on display again in this rally, with short play and cross-court play at the net. And finally, it's the power and accuracy winning out again for Lee. It's exactly that, speed and accuracy, that are winning him this. He probably isn't quite generating the power of some of the other players, not far short of it, but it's the accuracy which is coming to the fore. Lee came forward trying to take it early, but as he came to it, didn't quite have the elevation. He forced it down into the net. So Huan is sticking with him at 9-10. Wow, levels it at 10-all, drawing Lee forward to a duel at the net again. And that net play battle is won by GAO. Lee wanted to change the shuttlecock, but the umpire says no, and obviously GAO didn't want to change it. 10-all. Who will stick their head in front at 11. Lee is the man. Lee Hyun backing away into one corner, plays to the other diagonally, and leads 11-10.
처음에 조금 공격적으로 하고 컨트롤
Huan is a late bloomer in the Chinese national team. He bagged a team gold at the World Junior Championships in 2007 and 8, a silver medalist at the World University Games. GAO admitting that he didn't have the most outstanding junior career, had a few injuries that set him back, but knows that he can get better and better. And he wins this battle at the net as well. Lee slams it away. Huan was once compared to Lin Dan, the 5 times world champion during his junior days. Well, managing to get it back remarkably. And GAO wins out. GAO wins one of the longest rallies we've seen, and another confidence booster for him. Dropping it beautifully inside the line. Well, this becomes very interesting because you would think that Huan, being 10 years younger, would think that he could finish a 3rd game more strongly than Lee, who's been out of the game for a while and 10 years older. So if GAO can just win this 2nd game, but that won't help. Well, you would think that his coach would be saying, if you can just win this 2nd game, if you can just win it, you'll go over the top of him in the last stages of a 3rd game. But first he's got to win this, and he's trailing by 2. And he's got to win it to keep China in the hunt, in the chase for the gold medal. So it's neck and neck right now, 13-14. With a masterful shot to end the rally. A masterful cross-court smash. How deep was he? Well, very deep. So it was a good shot from GAO, but not quite good enough. Lee ahead by 2. Another long rally. And there's nothing to say that GAO isn't playing better and better as this match goes on. But Lee is still his match. It topples back. It fell back on GAO's side. A little bit of luck goes the Koreans' way. It could be telling. Only 5 points away from victory and a gold medal. 21 points the target. And now Lee can smell it. Still a long way to go, but he can smell victory all of a sudden. He leads by 4 points. He's 4 points further away from victory and winning the gold medal for Korea. It's in. It's in again. The accuracy. I've compared it to shooting an arrow. But we've seen the pistol shooting at the Asian Games today, and Lee is their equivalent. He has not missed very often when he's gone down the line. It's certainly been a winning shot for him. The hits have much more often been successful than the misses. And that looked relatively simple for GAO, who brings the Chinese supporters to their feet. GAO's got to close this margin down. He doesn't want to be facing a string of match points. That would surely be impossible against Lee. Oh, and Lee beats him on the serve return. How smart was that? Took it on the forehand and dropped it over the net. No, he put it out. He put it out. I thought it was in. He took it on that forehand side. Well, that is out. So now the odds shorten in Lee's favour. 2 points away from victory, leading by 4. What's the call? It's in. It's in. And Lee Hyun moves to match point. And match point brings up gold medal point for Korea. He has 5 match points up his sleeve. Huan faces a mountainous task. Lee serving for the gold medal. It's out. It's anticlimactic in this stadium in Incheon, South Korea. (16-20). GAO and China still alive and kicking with a pulse. Gold medal point again. Into the net from Lee. 2 match points saved. GAO serves 2 match points just as Lee was pumping his fist to the crowd, thinking it was so close he could snatch it. Still has 3 match points. 3 match points to win the gold medal, but it's on GAO's serve. And that's out. Lee overcooked it into the corner. Missed by some distance that time. The adrenaline flowing. Radar let him down that time. 3 match points saved. Listen to the roar of the crowd. The Chinese supporters versus the Korean supporters. 18-20, still match point and still the gold medal hanging on every serve. Yes, there it is. It's gold for Korea. Gold for Korea. Lee Hyun of South Korea wins this singles match and wins the gold medal. The Korean team pile in on this remarkable former world #1, now at the age of 34, coming out of retirement for the second time. He wouldn't have dreamed that this would be the result of his decision. Korea win the gold medal. A triumph for Lee at the age of 34. At the beginning of the day, he probably would have wondered whether he'd even be playing tonight.